Rule 5, do all my choices really matter? Do they? What about the little ones that no one sees? What about the little ones that no one knows about? What about the ones that I can get away with because I live on my own? Do they really matter? No one really cares what I do anyway. I can get away with it. No one's going to see me. And no one's got cameras in my caravan or my house. I am who I am. I can't change, so I'm just going to do my own thing. But your choices do matter, and they can be incredibly powerful once you get your head around every choice takes you somewhere. Every choice will take you somewhere, but where will it take you? All my choices matter because they all have consequences, every one of them. We cannot escape that we will reap what we sow. So the better our choices, the better the results. But how do we make good choices? We need options in our brain to be able to make good choices. And My Life Rulz is giving a child a lot of options on a better choice or a better way to manage things or a better way to deal with things, rather than the choices that are only being modelled to them or the choice that they've decided in their head works for them temporarily. We want options, other ways of choosing. So I'm not an island. My choices affect the people around me too. This is a really powerful thing. This will stop a narcissist developing. We're all quite narcissistic. Teenagers are really good at it. But the idea is we grow out of it. The idea is that we grow out of thinking all about us and we start to think about other people. And this is the beginning of it. I am in community, I am in relationship. So my choices are going to affect the people around me. They're going to have an impact on the people around me. And if my choices eventually, after decades, are going to take me into jail, that's going to have a big impact on every person in my life. If my choices take me into being someone that I can be proud of, being someone who's reliable and trustworthy and someone with a character that is heading in the right direction, then I can be an asset to the people in my life. So I heard a teenager say, I'm going overseas next year and I'm really going to find myself. And I said, no, you're not. And she said, what do you mean? And I said, well, it doesn't really work. You might discover a few things like family's important, or you might discover that people are the same pretty much across the planet, but in different languages and cultures. You might learn a few things, but you're not going to find yourself, because the truth is we invent ourselves. We invent ourselves by every choice that we make and every relationship we choose to be in. We are inventing who we're going to become. And who we are becoming is crucial, because who we're becoming will either draw people to us or repel them. Who we're becoming will either make us trustworthy or untrustworthy. Who we're becoming will develop a character in us that everybody we know has to live around. And our character is our most powerful asset, for good or for bad. Who am I becoming? Who am I like? What would I be remembered for if I died tomorrow? What would be written on my gravestone if I was gone tomorrow? Who am I becoming? Is my character an asset to people or not? There's nothing done in secret. It gets found out one day. It does. It gets exposed. Denial says I can keep getting away with it. But it will be exposed at some time, some way. And then reality will cave in on you, and it'll be a frightening moment when reality caves in. I have more power than I think. My decisions are important. They determine what my life will be like. It's called consequential thinking, learning to think ahead about where every choice will take me. Only I can choose who I become. I'm the artist of my life, and my paintbrush is the good or bad choices I make. I'm the artist of my life and on the canvas, and I have God cheering me on and encouraging me and helping me to paint a beautiful picture. Other people sometimes grab my paintbrushes and try and paint something on my canvas that I don't like. I need to not let people have the paintbrushes. I hold the paintbrushes. Take your worth and value off other people and paint your own life and build a life that you can love and a life that you can be proud of. You know, no one on their deathbed has said, oh, I wished I'd worked more hours. You know, it's more about relationships and about who I am and my regrets or what I can be proud of. I don't always have to get what I want. Disappointment is okay. We're back to disappointment, just helping them, because some choices mean I've got to be disappointed. When I say no to something because it's good for me to say no, I'll have to be disappointed. You know, I'm disappointed when I need to say no to cheesecake because it's good for me to say no most of the time. I'm not legalistic. I could have one every now and then. Peppermint's my favourite, by the way. And you know, even a 1, 2, 3-year-old gets their head around consequences. Even though they don't understand the word, they know the concept. I want to make choices that I can be proud of and choices that are going to take me to where I want to go. So all my choices matter.
Stop to kick a ball around and now I'm running late. Life is always choices, there's no escape.